war, genocide, evil. Why does God let bad things happen? So from a metaphysical perspective, first we have to take the obvious truth that God is not separate from who we are. Ram Dass once said that we are all God in drag. So God, or universal consciousness, universal presence, spirit, whatever words you choose to call it, is what we are beyond what our name is, beyond what we look like, beyond what function we serve in society. All of those things are transient, but our true nature is eternal. So you don't have to call it God. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But we're not separate from that energy that at the heart and soul is who and what we are. On the flip side of that, there is the shadow. But that's a topic for another day. For now, we will focus on why does God let bad things happen? So immediately we know that God is not separate from who we are. God is actually our true nature. So what then is letting bad things happen? Is the shadow side of humanity, a humanity lost in the dream of itself, unaware of its own divinity, unaware of the interconnectedness of everything. As human beings, we have been given free will. Free will to do whatever. And oftentimes a society that is lost, trapped in the dream of itself, its false self, the ego, that free will can be used to do anything, which includes the bad things. God will not come between us and our free will. Bad things happen. So what are some of the bad things that happen? Well, death, I suppose, is one of the things that humans would consider a bad thing. So, taking into account that every human at the heart is consciousness. That consciousness has a soul contract. It has karmic debts. The karmic debts have to be answered. They have to be paid. So God loves us regardless of our transgressions, but we still have the karmic debt. When the soul comes into the body, it chooses the time and place that it comes into this world, and it knows when and how it will die. That's not a surprise to the soul. That's a surprise to the personal ego. So, no one no one dies before their time. Everything happens for a reason, whether that reason be a karmic debt being paid or a pre-birth soul contract. Everything that happens is for a reason. There are no coincidence, no mistakes, and everything that has everything that will happen has already happened, because technically there's no such thing as time or space, except to the physical world psychologically. But again, that's another topic for another day. So when a human dies, they die when they are supposed to go. So God doesn't let the bad things happen. That's not how this all works. Okay? That's the shadow side of humanity. And although the shadow side is completely inseparable from this topic, it's going to have to be a topic for an upcoming podcast. At the end of the day, everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen.